Now it's Eto.
And he was alert to it.
Rijkaard.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Al Hilal are applying all the early pressure.
Well, they've made all the inroads and they're confident.
Can he finish? Goal! Al Hilal!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Gol! Ha segnato al 16° minuto.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Eto is onto it.
Eto! That's just playing it safe and simple.
Milan have it back and can go again. And here's Eto. It's Nedved! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Messi plays it short. And here's Messi. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that is a little... Eto! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
And it's Eto. Del Piero. Well-timed, excellent interception.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. And he gets rid in a hurry. And he's only too happy to take that back. Davids. Nedved. Nedved really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
That's a nicely measured pass. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Del Piero. Now it's Eto.
Xavi Alonso.
Vieri.
Goes looking wide. Roberto Carlos. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Al Hilal have their second corner now. Oh, what a climb! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Chiellini to Thuram.
Al Hilal really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Now Davids. Nedved.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Vieira cuts out the pass. Nedved. Vieira does really well to win the ball there. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Real chance. They've done it. A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Gorgeous, just to have the audacity to do it.
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off? Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
3 minuti di recupero.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Al Hilal are looking to break at pace. Played back in. That's an excellent interception. Davids. And it's Nedved. And here's Eto'o. Messi. That is a brilliant interception. And that'll be the last act of the first half. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Al Hilal in control at half-time, 2-0.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 17. Viene sostituito
Here we
con
go
il
again then.
numero 13.
Pull it. And it's Eto'o. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Spread neatly. Pull it. And that's really well manoeuvred. He's played him through. Eto'o showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, in with a header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Eto'o. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Eto'o, and the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And it's Eto'o, and they can counter here. Messi, defending was strong and firm. Roberto Carlos drives forward on the overlap. And that should get the job done.
Quest'oggi è di 80.953 spettatori.
Corner number 3 coming up. Vieira. Now it's Del Piero. And it's Del Piero. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's ambitious. That's got him rattled. Turan. Vieira. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Interesting ball. Pull it. Nesta, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Eto'o, Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo proves just a little bit too strong. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Milan looking to pass their way through. Now it's Hullet.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Roberto Carlos. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 9, Eto. Numero 21, numero 5, Chiellini. Lasciano il campo per il numero 11, Villa. Il numero 14, Pirlo.
And that has left him in a heap.
Cambio di giocatori.
Al Hilal can consider themselves just about safe now. And that could set him on his way. Now it's Pirlo. And that has been clubbed away.
Milan appear determined to play through the middle again.
Face to face with the keeper. Now the finish! They are rampant! And they are cruising away. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
A case now of complete control. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos delivers. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Hello,
as you can see,
everybody,
we are
and
all
welcome
set.
to today's match.
The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And it's Messi. Oh, and he's through the middle. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's dealt with that well. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's well done. Really robust.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he's in on, he's got the shot away! Well, it was a nice setup, but not so good beyond that.
Zico had the chance of finishing off a fabulous move. At least we saw some terrific high-tempo approach play.
I was just lacking in accuracy. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That looks a cracking ball. Taken back almost at once. Well, they can break here. Well read, nice interception. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's intervened well there. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Bergomi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Al Hilal are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Roberto Carlos is charging. Terrific header! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Oh, super find. Shot at goal! Goal! Al Hilal! And Al Hilal are in front.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Can he finish? It's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal. They just got caught napping.
Rijkaard wins the duel this time. Nicely weighted ball. Vieri. Big header! Goal! Al Hilal! Into the lead once more. Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Al Hilal get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Zakaria. Cristiano Ronaldo. Nice physical challenge. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And it's Bergomi. Lille trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Alonso. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira showed plenty of zest in getting... It's Van Basten! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, smashing header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Turan certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Van Basten chasing after it. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Zakaria. And it's Zico. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, he'll be annoyed at himself for not getting there. And that was very necessary. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he's there to belt it away. Engages and forces him off the ball. Roberto Carlos. Mateus. Up he goes! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Van Basten. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd. And a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Al Hilal come in at half-time, largely satisfied with where they are. After a half which has certainly had its moments, has been lit up with some flair from time to time. The scoreline in their favour at the break, 2-1.
Substitution in progress.
Here we go again then. And here's Platini. Nesta. Bergomi. Xavi Alonso. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Van Basten looks to get on the end of this. And it's Roberto Carlos. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he was quick to react. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's seen that early. He used a certain sixth sense. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution. Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
Pass is just off target. Platini is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Moved on forwards.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Maldini.
The attendance for this
and it's
match
played forward. Nesta gets across to intercept that. And here's Platini. Bergomi gets a foot in here.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now that looks a decent ball. Van Basten is onto it in a flash. And that is expertly dealt with.
Lille are definitely going about this the right way.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? Roberto Carlos plays it short. Oh, what a climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Cristiano Ronaldo. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And Mateus. Roberto Carlos. Mateus. Platini. Pressing high and with purpose. And it's Eto'o. Rummenigge. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bergomi. Great defending, strong and determined. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Al Hilal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Bergomi. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Back into the middle. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there. Al Hilal. Chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 90, Ito. Number 9, Vieri. Number 7, Cristiano
Chip through.
Ronaldo. Number 17,
Collier.
Mateus. Coming on the field.
Van Basten
Number
might just make
23,
this.
Beckham. Number 20,
Beckham.
Suarez. Number
The pass
10,
is intercepted.
Bullet. Number 32, Jan
Into the last 5
Number
minutes.
8, Conte. Substitutions.
They
taking
really
place.
do have to make something of this.
Lille have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Kante cuts out the pass.
2 added minutes has
Throw
been
it.
indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Now that's well seen too. And we're done. Al Hilal pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. So we're up and running. It's Vieri! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
That is ended up in no man's land.
Well, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, perfectly measured that.
And it's the goalkeepers to claim.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Chips it through.
Messi.
There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Who's arguing?
Yeah, and he's a living, breathing symbol of leadership, loyalty and devotion to his craft. What a player.
Messi. Oh, good read. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Well timed, excellent interception.
Roberto Carlos.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Deep cross.
Now the finish!
That is decidedly lacking.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
Al Hilal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Del Piero.
So we're still where we started right now.
Xavi Alonso. And it's Messi. Belts one. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Passing nice and neat. Oh, that's a very decent ball now.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Messi.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
He's had a shot! Goal! Al Hilal!
And Al Hilal are in front.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Aimed beyond the defence.
And he's there to get it away. Roberto Carlos.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Tries a shot! No mistake! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the...
Climbs up big! Ah, he's had it taken off him. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And we're underway. Luis Suarez.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That is good alertness. And they've got a throw. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
That looks a good ball through. Bale. Shot a goal! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So, a breakthrough already. Messi. Now it's Bale. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Bale gets into some space. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Bale. Luis Suarez. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. And we have our very first corner. And he's gone looking for safety. He's been picked out. Showing good feet. Belletti. Cross to the back post. Bergomi clears it away.
Al Hilal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That is a great pick out. And the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Cristiano Ronaldo has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Climbs up big! And that was very necessary. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he was quick to react. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Conte. Bale. Now it's Luis Suarez. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Brannigan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in.
Can he put it away? And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Keeper's dealt with that. And the cross comes in. He's got tall. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Al Hilal have their third corner. And he's managed to get rid. Struck first time. Oh, that is very close.
Conte brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
That's a sharp pass. Messi. That is Conte. Neymar. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieri, and he was alert to it. Danger averted for now. Messi bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Vieri, Messi. Lloris with the clearance. And it's Luis Suarez, and he's intervened well there.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
De Jong. Has a look and plays it forward. And no, that was never going to make it. And there is the half-time whistle. And it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
The dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substitutions taking place.
There's the start of the second half.
Al Hilal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
He's gone forward. Luis Suarez. Al Hilal come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Baresi gets good distance on it. Oh, that's a fine interception. He won't be happy with that one. Luis Suarez. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Luis Suarez. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Groningen are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least.
There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Vieri, and he's following up! Really well taken goal. Al Hilal back on level terms.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing. mission one has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
51,832.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Substitution on the field. Number 23, Messi. Number 20,
Oh, good
Neymar.
read.
That's great positioning,
Number
so good from him.
17, Frankie de Jong. Number 6, Arasi. Number 9, Conte.
Thuram.
Coming on the field.
Al
Number
Hilal
8,
are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Vitz. Number 24, Bellingham. Number 2,
And it's Conte. Vieri.
Number 15, Eduardo Camavinga.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Belletti. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Rijkaard producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Vitz. And he thumps it clear. And he's there to retrieve it. And here's Bale. Maradona. Bale. He's got the shot away! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Substitution.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. Roberto Carlos gets it away. Camavinga, spread neatly.
Groningen showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Nicely intercepted. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Bastoni. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Into the last 5 minutes. Great ball, and he's in here. Good read, needed to be.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
important interception. And he's quick to get it clear again. Eto'o. Collar. Thuram can get it clear.
Added time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Hullet. Great hit! That's a decent clearance. It's a sweet ball, that. Oh, that was vital. So that's it. It is all over. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. The action has already started. And he's being shifted off it. Kaká. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Nesta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that's put paid to a promising move. Gets a good foot in there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. No, that's been intercepted. Decent hit! Goal! Al Hilal! And Al Hilal are in front.
Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So, a breakthrough already. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. There's the hit! And it's come back out to him. And that was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Conte. Oh, well played, well played. Adams. Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Some resolute defending there. Eto'o. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's found a way past. Shot at goal! Oh, taken with style. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And yes, it's him again. Al Hilal are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Eto'o. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Gets his pass away.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And it's Conte. Roberto Carlos. Vieri. He rises! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Xabi Alonso really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Oh, such a clever touch. Roberto Carlos. He's got full. Yes! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Pedri. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Kante does well to get it back. Now then, the ball's come loose. Pedri. Belletti. Interesting ball. Pedri gets across to intercept that. Taken back almost at once. Conte. Now it's Eto'o. Cristiano. There's the shot! Oh, extraordinary.
Al Hilal were again presented with an opportunity to break and looked very, very threatening.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Baresi. Mateus. Xabi Alonso. And we hit half-time. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. But look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Al Hilal are very much where they want to be, courtesy of some truly incisive play. Their approach vibrant, utterly irresistible. They hope shortly to resume this onslaught. The score currently 3-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now there's a fine ball.
Suarez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Suarez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Al Hilal come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time. He's going for goal! Oh, they could be caught out here. And that's clear-cut. It's a free kick. Adams.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Now it's Eto'o. That has been cut short. Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. He could be in here. Great hit! They've done it! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Al Hilal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. 60 minutes played. Spread neatly. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. He's cut it out. Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pedri. Now that looks a decent ball. Al Hilal can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Terrific header! And it's headed over. Al Hilal perhaps contemplating their next change here. And it's Belletti. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Barcelona appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, and the shot! No mistake! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And as you can see, we've already started here. He has found the way through.
movement creates more options, and that was really sharply
Big
done.
header! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So, a breakthrough already.
Vieira gets over and intercepts. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And here's Vieira. Can he finish? It's in! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like...
It's Climate! Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's gone for a throw-in. And here's Roberto Carlos. Gerrard. Backward it goes. Great hit! Goal! Milan! And again they hit the front. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Milan get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And a header! He has done it! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cafu. That's an excellent interception. Played out to the left flank. Could move up a gear here. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bergomi spots it and intercepts. He's played him through. Vieira. He's picked his way through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. "30 minutes gone." Vieira.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Vieira. Good read, needed to be. Valverde. Threads one in. And he's managed to get free. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Al Hilal with the corner, there first. And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's found a way through. And he's had it nicked away. That'll be a throw-in. Deftly away. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a shade optimistic. Saliba. Gerrard has created one goal already. Kluivert. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Dealt with nicely by the defence. It's a throw-in. Saliba. Cafu. Schneider. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. That has not gone well. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Eto'o. Vieri. And he's away. Now can he find a finish? Ah, that's a fine interception. Valverde. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And he's going to have his name taken.
There will be
And
3
it's Xabi
minutes
Alonso.
at a time.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Kluivert. Now it's Gerrard. And he's managed to get rid. And that's been won straight back. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. But it has been a pretty crazy game so far. A game played out in extraordinary fashion,
I'd
and
like
the
to draw your
scoreline
attention
underlines
to the
that.
screen right now for information on
Either
our
side
shuttle
holding
bus
back
service.
here. It has been quite a half, this. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2.
Substitutions taking place.
Milan get the ball rolling for the second period. Roberto Carlos. Kluivert.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Kluivert. Well seen, saw that coming. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Eto'o. Cristiano Ronaldo. To Danielson.
Milan clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cafu, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Vieri. Now it's Kante. Eto'o. Cristiano. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Al Hilal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
substitution on the field. Number 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
He's had a shot! It's a goal! And with that goal comes comfort.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And he's lost his man here. And the shot! They are rampant! And the lead is extended still further. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish. And I think
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place
Hello,
in the
everybody,
minds
and
of
welcome
the
to today's
footballing folk
match.
in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. There's the whistle. Del Piero will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Got a shot away! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. Besiktas have their second corner now. Played into the middle. And that's been repelled.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Throw in. Done delicately. And that has been clubbed away.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rafael Leao. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's going for goal! And he's lifted it over.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
That has ended up in no man's land. Alexander-Arnold with the clearance. Deftly away. Oh, good read.
That was well played. Well,
And he's had a hit! Decent hit and on target. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
well, this guy, Theo Hernandez, for me, has evolved into one of the best fullbacks, Peter. Certainly in terms of attacking contributions, you'd be hard-pressed to find someone as good as he is in the final third, especially with the movement that allows him to receive the ball in those little pockets of space.
Okay, interesting. Rafinha. Corner given. Corner number 3 coming up. Alexander-Arnold with the short one.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Pull it. That looks a good ball through. Conte. Conte! Goal! Al Hilal! A fine way to mark his 50th game in these colours.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Number 8.
So we have the first goal. He'll try from distance. And now they can clear their lines. Pedri with the foul. Pedri, Rafinha. Rafinha looking to get on the end of this. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he cuts out the supply. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And it's Eto'o. Xavi Alonso. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, played right into his path. Now it's he's got the shot away! That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Gullit. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Xabi Alonso. Oh, smashing header! It's there! And this is getting better and better. What a great header, got plenty on that.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Al Hilal, he gets big, and it's there! And they're at it again, in double quick time.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That looks a cracking ball. Keeper has taken decisive action. He's picked his way through. Big header! Read the delivery beautifully, but got the finish all wrong. Al Hilal have scored 2 quick goals here. Now it's Kante. Oh, he's not going to get any further than that. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. The referee's come over, it's a red card. The player's body language here is a bit grim, it is not looking great at all. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
Substitution for Besiktas.
Roberto
Number
Carlos
18,
having a look.
Jorginho.
An opportunity then to pull clear here.
Is number 2, Williams Saliba.
Goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Al Hilal are having a ball here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. And it's hit the woodwork and out!
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Roberto Carlos puts his foot on the gas. Rafinha. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe has a goal! Goal!
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
They're still trying to make a game of this. There's the whistle for half-time.
Well, every time they've gone through the gears, Peter, they've looked like scoring. So provided they can stay well clear of the handbrake, they ought to be completely out of sight fairly soon.
Please watch the screen for train
Al
departure
Hilal
times
3
from
ahead
all
after a
major
remarkable
stations.
half. Who knows how many more will follow. And we're off again. Eto'o, he's found a way through. Eto'o is offering some sort of an apology there.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Succumbs to the pressure. Xavi Alonso. Hullet. And he chance! No mistake! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been the outstanding...
He's had a hit! Conte. That has been cut short. Back into the middle. No way through. Conte. Can he latch on to this? Now it's Xabi Alonso. Big chance! It's in! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Number 90,
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Hits one! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Can he put it away? Oh, what has happened here? It's fallen kindly here. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Koundé attempts a clearance. No way through, so... Oh, shooting chance! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Eto'o. Nesta cuts out the pass. Eto'o, Cristiano Ronaldo. Bergomi picks it up from the goal kick. Eto'o. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos delivers. Now, who's going to be first to this? So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. That could spell trouble. Vieri. And the shot! They've done it! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, played right into his path. He's found a way through. Decent hit! Oh, he's been caught napping. Koundé. Vieira proves too strong. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And the ball is out of play. Oh, that's a key interception. David Villa.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Kante defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. David Villa gets into some space. That is a brilliant interception. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Al Hilal looking to pass their way through. That is lovely. Mateus. Xavi Alonso. Fernandez producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Bergomi. Xavi Alonso.
This is the time you need that pace.
That's a little off target. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Leicester is there, and he can pick it up. Vieira. Al Hilal looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Gets his pass away. David Villa. Oh, it's come loose. Engages and forces him off the ball. David Villa. Lovely bit of skill. Tries to cut back. Rijkaard getting this one clear. Fernandez cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should...
Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Now that's well seen too.
There will be 1 minute added time.
No way through there. Conte. Vieira spots it and intercepts. Now it's Mbappe. And Messi! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Al Hilal in control at half-time, 2-0.
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen right now for information on our shuttle bus service. Substitution on the field. Number 8, Fernandez.
And the action is back on the way.
Number 18.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Taking place.
Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Roberto Carlos. That has been knocked clear. Al Hilal come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
David Villa. And the finish! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Aimed beyond the defence.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's got away. Big chance! And the shot! Yes! And they are cruising away.
Al Hilal clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Looking for the runner. Leicester gets across to intercept that. And he's gone looking for safety.
Eto'o really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Wilshere. And he's cut it out. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
71,649.
David Villa. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the shot! Really well taken goal. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So is this the start of a comeback? Leicester does really well to win the ball there. Plays a sharp little ball here. And now they can clear their lines. Wilshere. Al Hilal perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pedri. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Xabi Alonso. Pull it. Here's Roberto Carlos. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Quality ball. Koundé, nicely aimed pass. Eto'o. Now it's Roberto Carlos. He's got full. And he hits the net.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Goal! After 73 minutes is number 7.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Conte, number 24, Pedri. Coming
Look,
on the field.
movement creates
Number
more
16,
options, and that was
Rodri.
really sharply done.
Number 4,
A
Modric.
reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Bergomi promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, not quite. Rodri. And it's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's picked his way through. Drives it in. Picked out brilliantly. He can get that clear. So what can they make of this? And reclaimed it in a trice. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
No, that's been intercepted. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Eto'o looking to add to his goal. Fiddles it
2
through.
added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. There's the shot! Koundé gets good distance on it. And that will be it. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite...